Happy Halloween, folks. It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today I'm going to be reviewing these three It figures. We get Pennywise, and he has some sort of like lobster hands or something. And we get Richie, and we have Eddie. I think, I'm not even going to try to remember their last names. Yeah. These are made by Funko. I bought these today from GameStop for $10. And same place I bought the last two, which was Stan and Mike. I bought those from GameStop. I've only ever seen, the only other place I've ever seen these in is Barnes and Noble, but I couldn't resist this for $10. I buy these specifically for the kids. I don't care about Pennywise, even though he does have different forms or something different about him each pack he's in. But yeah, I buy these for the kids. I like action figures of like kids, teenagers, or whatever. So unfortunately, I don't have anything next to me to compare these. I'm at my dining room table, and I'm not in my office, so I won't be comparing them to anything today. Or maybe I will. We'll see. Anyway, like I said, looking on the package, this is a basic box. It's just black, red lettering. Again, it's from Funko. They make some pretty decent toys. I like their 3 3/4 inch stuff. I bought all of the Stranger Things figures, and I bought all of the, well, it's really only 4, but the Ready Player One stuff. I also want to get the Married with Children stuff, but I haven't yet. So if we look on the back, which we're doing, set 1 is Pennywise with arm, Beverly, which I just realized there's a typo for Beverly. There's an L at the end. Beverly with iron and Ben, and then set 2 is Pennywise with balloon, Bill and Georgie. Set 3 is Pennywise with wig, Stan and Mike, and then set 4, which we're going to review today, is Pennywise with crab legs. See, I was right, crabs. Richie and Eddie. It says collect them all. This is from the year, I want to say 2018. I don't see it. I don't see the year, but yeah, 2018 when the film came out. And it's not for onion heads under the age of 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys opened. Really simple to get them open. Just going to cut this tape. Open up the flap. Hold them out. You see you got this cool little background with Pennywise's face on it. If you wanted a horror theme, you could do it, but his face kind of throws it off for anything else. I'll put that to the side. So we'll put the box back there. Here's the first character. I'm assuming Eddie. I didn't see it. And the last time I saw the miniseries was in the 90s. So, and then there's Richie. And then there's Pennywise. Let me lower my camera for you. There appears to be one accessory, which is this baseball bat. I believe the others came with one accessory as well. So, either boy can hold it. Obviously, Eddie has a cast on his right hand, but he can still hold it if you want. It's giving me some resistance. Let's try it with his left hand. He holds it with his left hand, no problem. And then Richie can hold it with his right hand. Or his left hand. And then Pennywise can't hold it because Pennywise has crab legs for hands. Pennywise. Now I will say, and I'm noticing with these guys, is, just like I noticed with the previous 3-pack, these guys' joints are much looser than any of the Funkos I've dealt with in the past. Like, we're gonna go over that when I go through the articulation, but I do notice it with all of them. So let's look at Pennywise. Look at that face, that frightening face. His head can come off, which is cool. So if I wanted to put this head on the body that I have, I could do that, and he'd be normal. That's cool. That's a cool substitution. I love his outfit, man. I love how, you know, it just looks vintage and creepy. He pulls it off well. The shoes. It's really nice color, like cream color. I don't see any paint flaws. The only paint flaws I see are where the joints are painted. And that's not a big deal. Like, it's not. Head sculpt is nice. Turn down the brightness some. Just trying to see if there was like any texture to the teeth. He's got peg holes, pretty big peg holes. It's more like an old school Joe could use the old school Joe stand. And here we got. Look at the box. Can't believe Eddie. Yep, Eddie. His shirt is ribbed. You can feel the shirt. So the way it looks is it feels that way throughout consistently. He's got this cool little fanny pack. I've been thinking about getting a fanny pack. I lost my car keys a couple weeks ago. Man, now I've been using the pair that I gave my father, and I just feel insecure. Like I've never lost my car keys before. He's got this cast that says loser. They were part of the Losers Club, or the Losers, something like that. And it's a cool little detail. It says loser in black, but then there's a V over the S, making it lover. His face is good. Hair's good. I like the hair sculpt. Again, no paint issues. All the issues with the looseness of their joints. Then here is Richie. He's got glasses. His eyes are a little fucked up under those glasses. But other than that, I think the toy looks good. He's got a shirt. Nice kind of like Hawaiian shirt. I mean, it's a very subtle print. I was trying to see if I could see what it said. No, it doesn't say anything. It's a Hawaiian print. I thought, when I was looking at it in the box earlier, I thought it was, it said something. And he just got basic, looks like Vans. There's a little speckle there, paint. These guys are painted nicely. I mean, he has a little bit of blemish there. I think that's just like a chip. No, it wasn't painted. His head's stiff. Eddie's head was stiff too. But yeah, good paint. There's a spot there missing. But he looks good. Eddie definitely looks better of the two, unfortunately. Let's go over the articulation. And for the two humans, I'm just going to use Richie because it's the same articulation. Excuse me. Head's going to rotate 360 degrees. Arms go up in a crucifix. A little under 90 degrees, but pretty good range. I'm going to rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. His right arm is much less resistant than his left. Elbows, 90 degrees. Whoops. And what I was saying before the looseness, this elbow is pretty loose. And it was the same way with, I believe, Mike. Yeah, with Mike, it was really loose there. No waist articulation, but his legs go up. He says stay up. The other ones were going up, and it would come back down on their own like that. But his knees bend. pretty stiff, but his knees bend. And again, peg holes, both of them peg holes, bigger peg holes. Again, I said I was only going to do the articulation for the two humans for one of them. Let's look at Pennywise. The head goes to the side, both ways, but because of the ruffles around the neck, it won't do 360. That's the best he can do for crucifixion, which is not at all. Arms go up or rotate at the shoulders 360 degrees. Elbows, like a praying mantis, that's extended. Retract it, extend it, and it's going to be pretty much the same for both. I'm just noticing there's black on it. I like that. It's a weird texturing they're trying to give it, but it looks cool too at the same time. No waist articulation. Arms and legs move legs would move freely, but the skirt, which is softer than the top part, just won't let it happen. You see it doing it there, but he can't have a seat. His knees bend though. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to cut away. I'm going to go get some figures and my ruler. I don't have the ruler, so I can compare their heights and compare them to figures. Be right back. And I'm back. Let's do Pennywise's height. Obviously, he's the tallest of the three. Just under 4 1/4. Did I say 4? Yeah. And then Eddie, so 3 1/2. And then Richie is 3 1/2. So I'm going to compare the humans to some humans. Here is Mike, and when I said loose, it was his legs, not his elbow. But yeah, very loose. Mike is taller than both. And then I'm going to compare him to, shucks, I cannot think of his name from Star Wars Rebels. Why can't I think of this dude's name? And he's taller than Eddie, shorter than Richie. And obviously Pennywise is taller than all of them. But I do have a taller human, Sheldon, from Big Bang Theory. And Sheldon's actually taller than Pennywise. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know where they can find me. B.O.B. That's right here at Bob's Holly World. Happy Halloween.